Hey, it's Shay and welcome back to Shay's Artsy. In today's video, in honor of MERMAID, which is a 31-day long artist event in the month of May where artists draw mermaids every single day just to test their artistic endurance, I decided to add another Caribbean cryptid to join the rolling calf. I'll link the video if you want to see it. Mermaids have different names and personalities all over the world. You've heard of sirens, you've heard of selkies. From Iceland to Asia, there's mermaids all over the world. Different features, different characteristics, and they all serve different purposes. You've seen them portrayed as friendly and magical by way of Disney, but here in the Caribbean, we go drastically left on that spectrum. In the Caribbean, there are evil spirits associated with the devil, and we call them River Mumma. Or in other Caribbean countries, you might hear Water Mama. This belief, I feel, is one of the leftovers of our African heritage. Personally, I've heard of cousins having encounters with River Mumma, and upon seeing her, they were frozen in place and struck dumb until she swam away in order to silence them. Sometimes, people who went missing near the sea would turn up a year or so later missing fingers or tongues or completely out of their minds. The mermaid I'm painting now is based off of two folk tales which I read when I was younger. Number one is what the mermaid's features are based on. There was a Taino tribe which fell under Carib raiders. The Taino men were killed and the women taken to be brides, save for one who escaped and hid in the forest. The Carib chief gave the Taino woman to his son to choose a wife, but none in particular caught his eye. One day, when he ventured into the woods, he caught sight of the escaped Taino woman and instantly became enraptured by her. He chased her through the woods, slightly behind her, until they came to a river. For fear of being a Carib's wife, the Taino woman prayed to her gods to save her. They heard her cry and transformed her lower half into that of a fish. She dove into the current, the river drying up to cover her escape. The Carib son arrived in time to see a head of dark hair and a fish tail disappearing with the river. He stayed by the dry riverbed until his tribe found him days later in the same spot, dead from starvation. The second story in particular will describe how mermaids typically act in the Caribbean. Now, this is an old Essequibo tale. It's a story from the Essequibo people of Guyana. It is said that on nights where there is a full moon, a water mama will sit on the river rocks to comb her hair. On these nights, people would come to watch her, but the moment someone got close, she would jump into the water. After she left, people would examine the rocks where she sat to find her comb to receive gold in exchange for it. A man in the village, called Big John, started to become obsessed with the mermaid and would stay long after the others gave up hope of getting close to her. He searched the place where she sat every month until he found her comb. He went home with it and had 3 dreams. One of him swimming with her and waking up to find water all around his room. Second, of her giving him strands of her hair. The third dream, she spoke to him. She said she would give him gold, but to tell no one, or else she would take him away. He woke up to a room full of money, but ran quickly to tell his neighbor, who in turn told the whole village, which resulted in him getting robbed of every piece of gold. After that, Big John was never seen again. But on some nights, where there is a full moon, you will see a mermaid combing her hair with the silhouette of a tall, broad-shouldered man beside her. And that's it. Enjoy the rest of the speed paint. And thank you so much for watching. Remember to like if you liked, comment, and subscribe. Bye!